All that is not detailing
What are you doing right now, Ivan?
will not come in this space.
Well, we're getting rid of this workbench because we know that if Nick has a workbench, it's gonna get covered in stuff.
Knowing Nick, it might be a little, let's say, messy.
Welcome. Welcome to my garage, Ivan.
Yeah. My name is Ivan, and this is Thor Media. Today, we're in a little town in Utah, Midway, Utah, visiting Nick McGurk. Now, Nick is soon to be moving from this little storage unit and working out of his Jeep to actually having a garage. And we'll be helping him in that transition. But let's check out the storage unit that he started with, because knowing Nick, it might be a little, let's say, messy.
Welcome. Welcome to my garage, Ivan.
Yeah.
And welcome to the transformation, hopefully, of a lifetime. What are your thoughts on this meticulously organized storage unit?
Right. We'll take the meticulously and organized out of it. Storage unit, yes. So, yeah, not the greatest, Nick. So we need to work on this.
Let's get a look inside here. Let's get a look inside. Again, the organization was horrible until I got a very basic Amazon shelving unit here.
Yeah.
I do have a few chemicals that aren't DIY that I play with. Some people send them to me.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I like some carpet cleaning chemicals here. I don't know what this is doing. I haven't probably pour this out. I don't even know what's in there.
Well, there's no lid on it, so
Yeah.
it's not good anymore anyways.
Exactly. Well, does that tell you a little bit about me that I have mystery bottles with things that don't have lids that I don't even know what's in there?
Yes.
I think it's time to get audited and organized.
Right. Now, Nick is moving really far to that building there. So let's go check out the building as it sits, and then we'll make a plan to fix things up here.
Do you think there's ever been a shorter move in the history of mankind?
No, this is a pretty short move. Luckily, no trucks are needed.
Yes.
We can just carry things across. So that's a good way of doing it.
So I've been renting an apartment for years. I don't know how much people know. They don't need to know my whole life, but
yeah.
I've always had my eye on this home here, and it came up for rent, and it had a garage, and because I've been doing more Nick at Night videos, I knew that all my chemicals were gonna freeze. I mean, I really started taking mobile detailing seriously again this year. Before it was all DIY on location in Omaha.
Right.
And I just knew I needed something for these chemicals, this pressure washer, this air compressor. I don't want it all to freeze and just get ruined.
Right.
And this place came up for rent. It hadn't been, rented for months. And I talked to the landlord, and we made something happen. So here's the garage.
Right. So first thing, the door is rather small. It's 7 feet wide, so enough to get a vehicle in, not a problem.
Not probably enough to get a lifted truck in.
No.
But it'll get my Jeep in.
Oh yeah, you'll get the Jeep. You'll get a regular sedan in without a problem. A small SUV as well. So in here, knowing Nick's propensity for accumulating stuff, the first thing I would do is get rid of the workbench. At least one of them. Because it's just going to accumulate stuff, knowing you. It's just going to get overloaded with whatever. The rest, we need lighting. So I already told Nick some lights to buy off Amazon, so we'll help him set those up. You have heat in here, which is great.
At the heater?
Yeah.
Some flickering lights, so lighting is a big priority.
Right. The floor is very much sloped to the door. There's no drain, but you'll be able to do a rinseless wash in here. You'll have to get your own squeegee. But I know you know how to use one.
Yes,
and
yes.
Squeegee the excess liquid out. It's a gravel driveway, so not a concern there. You've got lots of storage up here. Again, Nick, lots of storage is probably not a good thing. This workbench, I think we desperately need to get rid of.
So if we get rid of this workbench, sorry, my phone's charging it.
Yeah.
We get rid of this workbench, then I'll be able to take out some of these random things. I don't know what they're doing, but I can put my gallons in here, and they'll be easier to reach, right?
Yes.
So we'll have less visible clutter. We don't want to, because I'll clutter this place up.
Yes.
Pretty bad, as we can tell in my storage unit.
Yeah.
We want to keep it nice and clean in here.
Yeah, and luckily with this house comes the garage, but also garden shed. So the bicycles, all that.
The tires, the Christmas decorations.
All that is not detailing will not come in this space.
This is for detailing only.
Yes.
I love that. I love that.
Maybe parking your car in the winter, but other than that, you've got a window, you've got air conditioning.
Oh, I do have a window.
Yes.
What do you do with a window in a garage?
Well, you let light in.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Let light in, maybe some ventilation.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had a window in a garage before.
Right.
I don't think I've had a garage before.
No, so that lets some natural light in. Of course, you've got the big door too, but you know, winter is upon us, very close.
Yes.
So with that, you've got the pegboard for hanging brushes. We can go to Ace Hardware and get some hooks to fit in there.
Yep. These air conditioners were left by the previous tenant, so they'll just go in a storage unit. We have a garden shed or something.
Yeah.
We'll put those there.
Yeah, and in the summer, one of those can actually fit in here. So you can air condition this space too.
Ivan will be back.
Yeah.
No, he won't. I'll have to figure it out.
Right.
I've got you here, Ivan.
Right.
Where do we start?
First thing we need to do is...
I feel like we have a lot of work to do, even though it doesn't seem like it.
First thing is get the lighting up and get rid of that workbench. And then from there, we'll start moving stuff in, and we might be throwing some in the garbage too. While Sylvie and I set up the lights, Nick is going to start carrying over stuff.
Yep.
And if something, you know, if you start bringing something in here that shouldn't be in here, trust me, I'll tell you. But all the detailing stuff comes into here.
You want me to start bringing it in or leave it outside?
No, you can start bringing it in, put it in the center, and then we'll go through it, put it away as it need, you know, where it should be, etc. We'll work on getting that workbench out of here. We'll work on installing the lights, but you can work on emptying your storage unit and things that are storage. You have other buildings around here.
Yeah.
So figure out where you want to put that stuff. And
Sweet.
Very good. Nick, we'll back up. No golf clubs in here.
Okay. They're going somewhere else. Got it.
The wires with the switches. We have interconnect items and also the brackets to hold them up. So we'll need a screwdriver, put the brackets up. I'll have to look where there's electricity first and foremost to see where we can hook this up and go from there.
Are you surprised?
No. Well, I'm surprised how much stuff you got in that little storage unit.
I was gonna say, are you surprised at how much I was able to fit in there?
Yeah.
We're only halfway done.
Okay. Keep going. We got one strip of lights up. So.
It's good.
So the next strip we'll put along this one. We can plug into that, maybe? Yeah, okay. It has a plug. So we can plug into that, go along here. So when your garage door is down, you'll have light. And then we'll put lights underneath the cabinets there. So you have light on the side of the vehicle. We'll figure out some form of light on the side here for you. And then maybe something, since there's a plug there, maybe put one or two along the front.
Is this bothering you, the flickering? There we go. Are we saying goodbye to the overhead lights anyway?
That's what these are now.
We are on location inside of a garage that Ivan is revamping for me. Look at this man, the hardest working man in the business. What are you doing right now, Ivan?
Well, we're getting rid of this workbench because we know that if Nick has a workbench, it's gonna get covered in stuff. So eliminate the workbench, eliminate the covering of stuff, plus it'll give him more room in the garage.
Is there I just had to get him down on the ground. This is the garage in progress. These are the lights over here. This is all the stuff from my old storage unit. Ivan, is there one big mistake people make when they're fitting out their home garage?
Not enough light.
Hey, Ivan, I noticed you just put a screw in that pegboard, but there's already a charger there. Can you explain what you just did?
Right, so that way, if you're lifting the battery out of it, the charger won't come up until you actually release the battery to bring it up.
So this screw keeps the charger from
Lifting out of the wall.
Where do you come up with these ideas?
Experience, age, been there, done that. We haven't done a big transformation. This actually took Sylvie and I about 5 hours. What we did, put lights up, got rid of that counter because we know Nick, and Nick is going to make that counter, it would have just been full of stuff. Plus now he can bring a car in on an angle and have a little more space to work on it. Sylvie filled in all these cabinets. So we have products in all the cabinets. So good to go there. We left him a box of gloves. If you see him in a video without wearing gloves, write it down below. We want him to wear gloves at all times. He has no excuse now. Also, if you see this garage in disorder during one of the videos, write it down below. Nick, got to clean up. Now, speaking of Nick, let me go get him. He hasn't really seen much of this. He was taking care of his kids, making them supper. Be right back. You ready to see your garage?
I'm ready to see it, Ivan.
Okay. First of all, through the window, we can see there's light now, but yes.
It's like ultra light.
Yeah.
Look at this place. All right, I was here for bits and pieces.
Right.
Went to get the kids. We went to Ace Hardware. I kind of knew what you were doing, but I had no idea it was going to look like this.
Okay, so we'll start in this corner. We have a light that's horizontal here or vertical. The reason we have that, we couldn't quite put one in this way, so we're putting it that way. When you're working on the front of the vehicle, you'll have light there.
And again, the idea is I can pull something in all the way to here now.
Yeah, on a bit of an angle.
Yeah, a bit of an angle.
You can still want to be able to get around it, but now you're going to be a little less congested than you were before. In here, we tried to utilize as much of the shop existing things as possible. This cubby hole was here, so we have the compressor, air hoses, pressure washer hoses, vacuum hoses, and your little pressure washer in there.
So I can just turn this thing on, plug it in.
It's plugged in, it's ready to go.
It's plugged in, I just put my air hose in, attach my Tornador, I'm good.
Yeah.
Is this going to echo a little bit up against here, you think?
Not too much.
Sound-wise?
Yeah.
Okay, if it does, I'll play with it. But
I put the muffler on it, so it'll be a little quieter now.
I pulled this thing out of a box. I was like, what is this? I was like, this is the muffler for your compressor.
Right.
Who knew?
There you go.
I'm sure there's an instruction booklet to read that I didn't read.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sure. So you have your broom hung up, you've got your squeegee hung up.
Yep. When you did this for my Hawkbro detailing shop 5 years ago, the hang-ups for the, these little brackets for brooms and brush, amazing.
Yeah, they just keep them off the floor.
Absolutely.
So here we tried to keep it as open as possible because we don't want to take up space. But the light down low, of course you've got this looming overhead at all times. I think you can walk under it, I can't.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so you're safe.
I'm safe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're good there.
Okay.
So you never have to worry about hitting your head on that.
Right.
If you have someone taller, just give them a warning. You've got lights all around there. We have two rows of light on the ceiling. I'd like to see a third in the center.
You think we need more? I'm actually surprised at how light it is in here.
It's dark.
Is it dark?
Once you get a car in here, you'll see that it's bright, but you don't have a lot of light. So like I said, the boxes of 10 were what, 60 bucks or 80 bucks?
I think it was about $200 for all the lights.
For 20 lights.
So we got 2 packs.
Yeah. So get another pack, it'll give you 10 lights. You can put a row down the center here, and then a couple on the garage door that you can plug in beside the garage door. And I would actually add a few right here. So 2 underneath the counter here.
Underneath, so you'd put the brackets
same
here?
as we did here.
Okay.
So 2 under the counter there, and 2 under here, so that you match the light that's
Under
over there.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, so, there's room for it.
Yeah, there's room for it.
So under the brushes and everything. And then what do I do with this cord you put here?
You'll just unscrew it and tack it back a little
further. Tack it back.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I could do that.
Yeah, I know you can.
I
showed you how to install these. So
there's limits to what I believe that I'm capable of, and then there's what I'm capable of. And I think this is in the limit of like, I could do that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
it's simple enough.
That will give you more light, especially when you're working down low.
So order another box?
Yeah, order another box.
Okay, because we were in $200 for that. We spent about $130 at Ace Hardware, so $330. It's like budget's getting a little tight for the
right, but it's something
moment.
you can do later.
Aspiration, yeah, for sure.
Now we reutilized the existing pegboard. There was that big counter here, and I've already told the people that when they're watching the Nick at Night videos, or maybe a DIY video at some point that you do in here, if they see this place getting cluttered up, and you not wearing gloves, because there is a box of gloves for you right here.
Oh.
The right color and
Oh.
everything. Oh, not there.
Oh, not that one.
Not this one, this one. So you got a box of gloves.
Red gloves.
The right color, everything is there.
So this is my DIY bin.
Well, both of these.
Oh wow, look, double bin. Wow, look at all this.
So,
Is this a dream? I mean, this may not be Pan the Organizer's garage in terms of, you know, aspirations or someone, but I mean, or is this too early? But we got some clean from Pan.
yeah,
BioBrom ceramic. Are these all real ceramic coatings?
yeah.
Wow. So now I just got to get some coatings in here, Ivan.
Right.
And then we've got, you weren't ready for this yet, were you?
No, go ahead.
Fast track it. Then we get the whole quiver. Ooh, look at this. Tire and trim, ceramic detail spray.
Yeah.
I haven't tried his rinseless wash. We have some detail co in there. Not to be outdone.
More detail.
More
coat.
detail co.
Yeah.
I believe this was the SEMA leftovers from
Yes.
the Thor booth I got.
Right.
And then
Some Kataba, some Clean Tool.
Yes.
You know,
some Yum.
some Yum, yeah. So some Luminous as well.
And then a bunch of random like deodorizers and carpet cleaning products.
Right.
This is exciting.
Now, like I said, on here, what you'll want is to get some bins like we have in Omaha
Okay.
on the bottom of our carts. Get some of those. They're inexpensive. You can put them on this. That way, if they're on here, you won't accumulate other stuff on here because your towels will be here.
Gotcha.
And you're not having to bend over to get them. Below this, we've got your vacuum cleaner, your little Bissell, your keg, a couple buckets. So again, you know, eventually we'll get you a Lacroix Cruiser and a bucket dolly.
I was hoping you'd bring a LaCroix Cruiser.
Didn't have one with me. So your household tools, you have another shed for that sort of thing.
Yep.
So this detailing only. From there, this is a screwdriver holder, but Nick is going to repurpose it as his detailing brush. We have the different wands, guns, your little blower there, your pressure washer guns, your brushes, your IKs, your quiver foam cannon, your quad fold.
Talk about this as a place for the quad fold towel, Ivan.
Yeah, that's fine. The sides aren't touching. It's going to dry. It's going to do what it needs to do.
Beautiful.
And we reutilized as much as possible in here. So like you said, you're in for $300. We went from a couple light bulbs on the ceiling to a lot of lights. We've cleaned up. We got rid of all the extra stuff that was in here. Got rid of that counter. The only horizontal places you should have in a shop are the floor, nothing else. And like I mentioned, when you watch his videos, if it's starting to get messy, call him out, put it in the comments. Nick reacts to the comments. If someone else tells him you need to clean up, he'll do it. So
This is not you.
yeah,
Thank you and Sylvie for doing this.
yeah.
I know we could do so much more.
Oh,
I mean, but it looks so amazing. Like I'm set up for success here. Like winter is it's about to snow in like 2 days.
yes. The other thing, a fresh coat of white paint.
Everywhere?
Yeah, in the garden shed, there was some white paint. Check it out. If it's still liquid, if it mixes back up together, then you're good to go. Just get out a roller, roll everything white. It'll clean up these cabinets that have all the holes in them. I wouldn't bother necessarily filling the holes, but just a fresh coat of paint will clean these up, make it look good. Same thing with the walls. It's actually gonna brighten it up in here. Your garage door, same thing, paint it white. The foam you're gonna have to do something with. If you use a latex paint, you might actually be able to paint that foam. So I would try just a little corner of it. If it doesn't start melting the foam, you're good. You can actually paint over that. So paint that white. That's going to give you a lot more cleanliness and a lot more brightness in here. And then from there, you have to, we know it drains this way.
Yeah.
But does it drain that way?
I don't know.
So take a bucket of water, throw it on the floor, play with your squeegee at the same time, but see where the water goes.
Okay.
So if it decides to go over here, you're gonna have to take some of these baseboard things and put them on there.
Why don't we try?
Go ahead. You have water in there?
Rinse this wash.
Okay.
We're doing a water test.
Yeah, it's going in the wrong corner. Okay.
What do we do about that?
You're doing it right now.
I don't like this
a
one
lot
bit.
of it is going to the garage door.
Yeah, I don't like this one bit though. So what do I need to do to get this from? Give me the Ivan solution, DIY friendly.
Go to the rental store and get a floor grinder.
I will never do that.
Okay, but you can. Okay. Or find someone that does flooring and trade them detailing their vehicle for polishing out this floor. All you need to really do is put a little rubber bumper at there.
Okay.
That way, when you do that, if something does accumulate here, you can quickly squeegee it out. I don't think your door is sealed. The water's gonna go underneath it.
It'll go under there anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got a gravel driveway, so you don't need to worry about that. But for the most part, it's going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Here we have your brushes hanging up. So the pegboard you can rearrange as you like. It's simple to do, you know, and if you find that you're not using these much, well, put them over there.
Okay.
You know, the stuff that you're using frequently, like I know you use the brushes frequently, they're here.
Got it.
Your water, obviously you don't have water in here, so you're gonna have to either a couple buckets or bring a hose from the other building across to here when you're washing, but not a big deal.
I discovered a new method of cleaning a shop floor.
And that is?
Rinseless wash.
Yep.
And then scrub it with the squeegee.
Well, we can see it's actually picking up a lot of the dirt here, so. But yeah, we swept the floor, but we didn't necessarily clean it because we don't have water in here. But when you're washing, you can wash outside, you can wash in here. The same problem we have in Omaha with the floor not going exactly where we want it to go.
Yes.
You've acquired the same issue here.
And it looks like that corner, that might not be sealed up over there either, so.
Yeah, so you'll need to seal that up. But you're not gonna be washing that often in here. It's not like you're washing five cars a day in here.
No, it's a worst case scenario washing in here, but hopefully wash outside,
Yep.
bring it in, do an interior coating, that kind of thing. What did we learn today, Ivan?
We learned that you had way too much stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And you still do. But we pared it down as much as possible in here. Now I know you've got all the different chemicals, but you know, that's for your Nick at Night thing, and we needed to offload some chemicals after SEMA, so you were the first stop we had on our route, so you're the one that picked them up. But other than that, now you've got a nice space to work in. Next step, like I said, probably a little more lighting and something to control the echo. Once we get a vehicle in here, we might have a little less echo. If not, there are very simple and inexpensive ways to control noise and echo, and that might be a good Nick at Night.
That might be a good Nick at Night.
Yeah.
My guess is I won't do any of the things you mentioned, and anything that happens will have happened with you here.
Okay.
So thank you for renovating this garage. It's about as good as it gets for me. Remember, I had a pile of stuff in a storage unit.
Yes.
Ivan, thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. If they want to learn more about how to improve a garage, is there a video they should watch?
There's a lot of different videos you should watch. There's a lot of great videos on the internet. We have one that we did together a little while ago on another channel, but I think you should post it here.